Hello, Bridget Bartlett here with Vision Marketing and Design, and today we are live inside of our team training where we are live Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So today I am going to go on a traffic course. I'm going to take you guys on a prospecting journey to help you find your perfect customer on Facebook, okay? But I need your help, okay? So I have some examples, but I want you to think about who is your perfect customer? Where do they hang out? Okay. We are going to be looking on Facebook. So think if your perfect customer is just like you, where do you hang out? Right? What Facebook groups do you join? What do people who are just like you or your perfect customer, where do they, what are they interested in? Okay. These are the things that you need to know before you ever start marketing anything, right? Because you need to have an offer, but your offer needs to be catered to your perfect customer. And if you're just getting started, the most important thing is to determine who your perfect customer is and then start networking with those people. Even if you don't have an offer yet, you will figure that out as you go on. Okay, so this is so cool. Definitely comment below and let me know who your perfect customer is. Okay. So, the way that our system works, okay, and we have tools that automate the whole lead gen process, is you send friend requests and a message to the person that we're going to go prospect for, right? We're going to go to Facebook groups where our perfect client is hanging out, and we're going to send friend requests and a message to let them know, what we do. Now, I'm not a huge fan of cold messaging, but if someone is accepting your friend request, it's great to introduce yourself. And if you want to be so bold as to say, hey, here's exactly what I do and here's my offer, and kind of allow them to pre-qualify themselves before you ever have to spend any time talking to them, right? If they immediately block you, well, that's great because now you know that that person's not someone that you are going to work with, okay? So why do we choose Facebook? Facebook is such a great network because Facebook has over 2.91 billion with a B monthly active users every single month. So whether it is B2B or B2C, your perfect customer is likely on Facebook, okay? So the goal is to send them the friend request. They will then check out our profile, which we are going to optimize, and I'm going to show you, we're going to walk through all that. But we want them to check out our profile and we want them to accept, and then we're going to send them a message, and that message is going to introduce us. Again, we could do this manually, or you could use our tools to automate this process for you. Once that initial contact and introduction has been made, then the goal is to create content. Okay, we want to post content on our personal profile that shows that we are the solution to our perfect customers' problems. Okay, if we're a marketing agency and our perfect customer is a plumber, then we want to start generating content around plumbers, how to build a website for your plumbing business, how to send text messages to your plumber customers. Okay, these are the things that we want to start creating and posting on our personal profile so that our lead can see that, one, we know what we're talking about, but two, we're also building that know, like, and trust factor, and three, we want to encourage them to contact us. Okay, this is where marketing meets sales, but if you have good targeted marketing, then it will basically make the sell for you. Okay. So that is the general way that we want to get these leads into our system. Okay. Now, once that lead has messaged us, okay, once we've added the content and they've said, hey, I want more information about that, then we need to have a way to organize our leads inside of our Facebook Messenger. And again, this is what our tools will allow you to do. Of course, you could do this manually, but why do it manually when you can add tags that trigger automations that, help keep organized? You could send broadcast messages to people. Maybe if you have multiple niches and you have a special for that plumber, then you want to say, hey, I'm running a special just for, plumbers or something like that. So this helps you organize all of that inside of your Facebook Messenger. Okay. Now, we should never rely solely on social media for our business. Okay. So we need to, once we have contacted that lead, then we need to be able to organize them in our sales pipeline with our email marketing, and we can run, send ringless voicemails. We definitely want to have a system off of Facebook that will allow us to have a very robust CRM, because we want to be able to retarget and nourish those leads that we've gotten from Facebook. Okay. So using HighLevel, that is the CRM that we use in our system. It makes it really easy because HighLevel integrates with our Facebook marketing tools, so that when we tag someone in Facebook Messenger, it goes right into the correct sales pipeline, and then it will trigger the automations. Okay. So the goal is that we are streamlining these processes so that we are saving our time, which time is money, right? So that's how the whole system works. Okay. Now, before we start getting leads into our system, okay, the first thing that we need to do is optimize our Facebook profile. So you can see here, and we talked about in this week's training, the offers that we create using software. So we're giving free software in exchange for contact information so that we can follow up. Now, if we are using software, okay, this is our offer, this is what we have in our program. If we're using software, then it makes it really easy. So while there may be many, many different niches who are using this software, if we want to target someone specific like a plumber, then what we want to do is go to the plumber groups, right? All of our outreach is going to be very targeted, specific outreach. And then when we get them in and we're creating content, if I'm using, Elm Link, for example, then I want to show how ElmLink is a great solution for plumbers. That is a free offer. It's something free that we're giving plumbers. Now, you may have a $2,000 a month coaching program for plumbers, but you still want to promote the free software and say, hey, here's how you use ElmLink, to promote your plumber business, or here's how you use El Messenger Pro to promote your plumber business, and, click the link and register for a free account. Well, now you have their contact information. You know that they are interested in using tools. So now you can create a retargeting process or follow-up process that will tell them more about the tools, more about your services, and you're building this relationship. This is how sales are done on social media. Okay. So the main thing that you want to pay attention to with your Facebook profile is you want to create a banner, and you can do this with Canva. I like to have a button here where it has a clickable link. All you have to do is just update the profile, and then if you click here, you'll see how you can just edit and add text here. That makes your profile kind of clickable. You also want to pay attention to this area here, which is your intro. And so the intro is basically, you just have this little area just right at the top. So you want to make sure, that's a really valuable piece of information. You also have to think the people that you're sending friend requests to, if they look at your profile, and most of them will, then you want them to notice the most important things. Okay. So what do you do? And then allow them to decide if they want to accept your friend request. If they do, then that's great, because they've already moved one step closer to actually making a sale, right? Because they have decided, okay, wow, I see what this person's doing, and now I'm deciding, okay, I'm going to go ahead and accept the friend request, right? Then they're accepting the friend request, and you're sending them that message, basically reinstating what you said here on your cover, and say, hey, here's what I do, and here's some free tools, right? And some free training. Now, the next thing that you want to pay attention to is your pinned post. Okay, now this post is pinned. You can see all you got to do is click the little three dots there, and then you can pin your post. This is another Legion opportunity. You could have, reinstate here, like click here and get your free tools. But I like to use this area to kind of drive traffic to someplace else. But in the Facebook group, that's where I am live every single day and all of that. So if they don't register for the free tools and training, then they have the opportunity to join the group. Okay. Some people are a little bit like, oh, I'll join a group, but I'm not quite ready to give up my email address yet. And so now we're giving them multiple opportunities to decide how they want to engage with our business. Okay. Now, a lot of times people will scroll through your timeline and they want to see like everything that you're doing. And so you want to make sure that you're posting things, but also maybe you want to, if it's a pretty fresh Facebook timeline, you want to make sure to have some, interesting, at least maybe the first 8 or 10 posts that have something to do with marketing. Okay. And if you are a member, there are over 3,000 Canva templates that you can use to just customize as your own. Even quotes or anything with your logo on there. Like you can see some of these down here had my logo on it. Even that is good. You just want to have some type of content, right? Because we're trying to build that know, like, and trust factor. All right. So once you have your Facebook page optimized, you're going to go to the groups. Okay. And definitely, Jackson, hello. Thank you for joining. Jackson, definitely let me know in the chat what your niche is or who is your perfect client. Where are they hanging out? Okay. So, and for an example, let's use financial coaches. Okay. So if I'm going to go and search in Facebook groups, first of all, the first place I'm probably going to go is the Discover tab here, because it's going to tell me like who my friends, where my friends are. And, if I'm in marketing or something like that, I definitely want to check that out because that will definitely give me some good ideas. So the next thing that I want to focus on is how many members are in the group. Okay. And I do like groups with lots of members. I also want to see how many posts are getting posted there. I mean, is it a lot? Is it kind of spammy? One thing also that I do want to stay away from is affiliate marketing groups, unless they're a paid group, like you have to be a paid member to be a part of, because they tend to be really spammy. So usually if it has marketing in the title, like affiliate marketing or something like that, generally it will probably be a pretty spammy group. Okay. But one of the ways that you can eliminate the type of like spamminess is by going to the groups that have, what was I just going to say? Going to the groups where you have to pay to be a member. For example, Video Ranking Academy, you have to have purchased a course or something like that to have access. Okay. Something else, we're talking about financial coaches here. So we could do maybe budgeting, right? So we could do budget, and then we're going to just search groups. And now you see all of these groups here. Now, if I am a financial coach, what this tells me is inside these groups, these are people who are interested in saving money. Okay. Couponing would be another group that I would go into. Dave Ramsey, any of those type of groups, that's going to be a really great place to get leads from. Okay, so I would just want to go through and then join all of these groups. The next thing, if you are in marketing or maybe affiliate marketing and you want to do like ClickFunnels, okay, ClickFunnels is, it's another software. Now, I will say that if you are in affiliate marketing, it's really hard to go to a competitor and then try to convince someone to switch. Okay. So if I am going to ClickFunnels and I only have, like, maybe I'm just promoting HighLevel and I don't have really any other offers besides that, it's going to be a really hard sell. It's great to network with other ClickFunnels users, but it's going to be a hard sell for them to go from ClickFunnels to HighLevel unless you're just constantly putting out awesome information about how HighLevel is better than ClickFunnels. Okay. And then you may even start a few arguments, and so it kind of gets crazy. But let's say you are promoting HighLevel. One of the things that you could do is go to other tools that people who are using ClickFunnels and HighLevel are likely to use, like TubeBuddy. Okay. TubeBuddy is a Facebook, or it is a YouTube tool that helps you, generate thumbnails and keywords and all of that. So you could go through and send a friend or You could join all of these groups. Okay, now let's talk about, maybe you're a health coach. Okay, so let's just do diet. So if you search the dieting groups here, and you can see, you can even search public groups or my groups. I could actually join any of these, and I would even want to be more specific, like maybe I am a health coach that does focus on weight loss, but I do tend to lean towards the Mediterranean diet, for example. Then maybe this would be a great group for me to join, because now I'm really narrowing down my target customer. Okay, and this is what's really great about Facebook groups, is that people will sort themselves into these categories to let you know what they're interested in. Okay, that's really incredible marketing, and it's free. It's free. So I would want to scroll through here if I was a health coach. And then maybe you're a health coach who focuses on fitness. You know, you want to choose maybe health, fitness, and diet. Or maybe you have a specific program that you're using, and you want to go to that program, and you want to friend all of those people. Now you would be thinking, well, yeah, but they're already in the program. Well, it also gives a lot of legitimacy to your program when other people who are using it are commenting on your posts and saying, oh yes, I use it too, I've gotten great results. Okay, now let's say that you are in a travel business. Okay, so I'm just going to search travel. Let's go to groups again. And you can see here all of the travel businesses that you can join. Now, I would not join groups that say free advertising, okay, because that's going to be a lot of spam. Vacation travel deals, that's a pretty good one. Best destinations to travel, that's a good one. Traveling across the U.S. and traveling. So these are people who love to travel. So if you have a travel business, like you have travel vouchers or something like that that you promote for your business, you definitely want to check out these groups and join all of the groups who have people in them who have said, hey, I love to travel. Okay, it's like a perfect, they've sorted themselves through there. Now, what if you're looking for something that's not so obvious, like maybe you have a solar business. Okay, now what do we know? I know that Terry in the group, he is into solar, so maybe Terry is looking for leads for his solar business. But how do you tell, like, where you go for homeowner? I mean, you have to be a homeowner, right? I assume, to qualify for a solar opportunity. So let's just look for, just for the sake of, consistency here, let's just look for homeowners. Okay. Oops. I guess we should spell, not homers, homeowners, owners. And we'll check out these groups here. Okay, now we do see just a homeowner DIY project, so that's great. Holiday home owners direct, beyond homeowners, Airbnb. Okay, all of these, even the Airbnbs or vacation rentals by owners, all of these would be great leads for homeowners, especially the Airbnbs, because what if they have multiple properties and they decide to do solar on each of their properties? Okay, maybe they have lots of investment properties, and they likely know other investors who, if you got them a great deal, would be interested as well if you offered some type of referral system for them. There lots of opportunity there. Okay, you could also search for, like, maybe DIY. Okay, because a lot of times homeowners are, or you could do DIY home, because I do know that a lot of rental properties, they do not allow you to do a lot of, like, renovations and things. But you could do DIY home and then see what type of groups are available. Okay, so you can see that there are tons and tons of groups. Now, what if you are a local business, or you are a marketing agency and you service local business clients? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to search the city that I live in. Okay, so I'm just going to search Whiteland. Okay, now that's very, very narrow, but you can see here Whiteland, Indiana. Now I'm going to search groups. All right, now these are all very, very targeted, and you can see they're basically like pretty small groups. Okay, Whiteland is a very, very small town. But you can see all of these local groups. Okay, now you may not have, there's nothing in the group that's going to tell you whether they are a business owner, right? This is just open to all of Whiteland. But what's really cool about small businesses is they all network, they all work together, okay, especially in a small town. But what else is really cool is you can sort your friend requests by business owner, okay? Now, I'm actually not in any of these groups on this Facebook page, but let's actually just go to, let's search my groups here. And I'm going to delete this. So let's see, go all my groups. Oops. Let's just go to, we'll just go to this Video Ranking Academy because I'm already in the group. And let's go to members. And let's say this was a local group and I wanted to send friend requests. Okay, now I could manually go through here and I could look to see, okay, Kurt Hadley, he is a owner at Independence Marketing. Okay, so I'm noticing the owner word. We have dispatcher. I mean, I could search through like hairstylist at self-employed is another word maybe I want to look for. And I could go through each of these. CEO, that's another word. And then we have real estate. But this, again, this takes a long time. And what we want to do is try to automate this process. So if you go up here, you'll see that you can choose your category, you can choose the title, and the title, and you'll see we have the default tag here. We only have one default tag here. This is Messenger Pro. This is the tool that we use for our Facebook marketing. But when you choose that tag, what you're doing is you're triggering automations, okay? So when it comes time for us to send our friend requests, if we're not doing this manually, which we don't want to, we're going to tag them with this tag inside of our Messenger Pro. And if we have messages, and there's training on how to set this up, I didn't want to do too deep into the tool training, but if we have messages set up in here to automatically send, as soon as we send this friend request, we're tagging them that specific tag. So we can have multiple tags. Maybe in this group, we're looking for local plumbers, for example. I don't know why I always use plumbers. And we have a specific message just for plumbers. We can choose that tag and also add some tags here, and then it will trigger that specific message to send to them. And then we could say, hey, Bob, I saw that you are in the, Video Ranking Academy group, and you are a plumber, and I actually specialize in marketing for plumbers. I have this free website template if this would help you, or I have some free tools, or I actually have a free Elm Link account that I can give you. This will help you, get new leads for your plumbing business. Let me know if you have any questions, that type of message. Okay, so we want to be very specific. We can set all of that up. Now here we can choose how many friend requests do we want to send. I would never send more than like 100 in a day because Facebook doesn't like us to use these tools. So we want to stay under the radar and reproduce human behavior. Okay, so let's just say for this example, we're going to send 10, and we are going to start from, in this example, it's going to be 0, but maybe we don't want to start from 0 because if you scroll down here, you'll see that where it starts is usually new people to the group, and then it's a really long list. And sometimes I like to, if we get all the way down here, you'll see they joined about a week ago. And I feel like if you start at like maybe 2,000, then it's like those people have been in the group for a long time, and they have likely not been spammers, because they would have probably been kicked out of the group. Okay, so that's just my logic on that there. So you're going to choose where you want to start. So let's just type in, I'm going to start at 2,000. And then how many seconds in between friend requests are you going to, do you want to allow to go by? Okay, now again, the more time, the better. But so let's just say maybe 35 seconds, right? Maybe every 25 to 35 seconds. And we could check this or uncheck this if we didn't want new people, or if we do want new people. Once we have all of that set, we're going to click start. Now, when we click start, you're going to see a window pop up here. I don't want to actually do it because I don't have this account set up. But if I click start here, a little window would pop up. It would show the person's profile, and then it would send, it would pop open the messenger, and it would send that message that we had it to default to send. And then that person is going to be inside of our profile. Okay. So we just want to do this. We want to send 100 friend requests a day. And then once they are our friends, okay, then what we want to do is we want to go to our Messenger account. Let me open up Messenger. And let me go ahead and refresh here. And I'm just going to search for myself. Okay. And so now we have our Messenger account. If you see this, it's just loading because it is a Chrome extension. There's a lot of information it's trying to load, like all of our tags, and you can actually book your Google meeting and everything down here in the bottom. Let me go ahead and refresh and see if I can make it speed past that. Okay, so it is popping up, and then you will also see tags up here. Okay, so if I created a post on my timeline and I said, hey, if you want more information, then comment below. And then I also have inside my tools, I have the engage tool, and this will allow me to automate that process as well. Okay, so and you can see that all of my tags are here. So if I am maybe talking to this person here and I decide, okay, they're a hot lead, then I want to change their tag. And when I change their tag, that's going to trigger automations inside my system here. Okay, so I'm moving them through every step of the process. Okay, so that is how the system works. Now, if you want to really get fancy, you can actually become a reseller of all of these tools. You can go to bridgetbartlett.com for more info about that. Okay, so hopefully this has given you some ideas of how you can actually use your Facebook profile to get free leads for your business. Okay, so again, if you want more training, go to bridgetbartlett.com, and I will see you all next time. Go make your vision a reality. Bye. Before you go, if you have questions, join us for open office hours starting right now at bridgetbartlett.com. See you there.